Good evening, Bershus, and with the permission of friends and all, we continue in the maxims of Rabbi Akiva. Hakol Tzafui, everything is foreordained, everything is foreseen. Those are two very different interpretations. Varshus Nituna, and permission, or the choice to do things in the world is given over to man. ובטוב העולם נדון, and God always judges the world with goodness. והכל לפי לב המעשיו, and everything according to the measure of a person or a man's deeds. Everything is divine providence, comes along, Rabbi Akiva tells us in the Mishnah. But Rabbi say, is that so? Is everything divine providence in which the finger of God, so to speak, is touching everything? Rabbi say, Chazal tells us, Hakol bidei shamayim, everything is in the hands of heaven, except one thing, yiras shamayim, the fear of heaven. Now, you should know, there really is no philosophical conundrum, mystery, or riddle that's wrapped in an enigma nor contradiction between the omniscience of God and man's free will. While we think that's the case, because we say that things are foreordained instead of tzapui, meaning and translated as foreordained, rather tzapui really means it's expected, anticipated. Or another translation that would be apt here, it's foreseen. But simply because something is seen, it doesn't mean that that is, in fact, what man per se will choose. Really? No. You see, God does see. He sees all the different paths that are open to him. He sees that if you do A, the result will be B. And if you do B or C, then the result will be F. So he knows each and every one of the paths a human may take. Bechol makom, Mishlei tells us, in every place, or bechol makom, meaning the place, Hashem, Einei Hashem tzofos ra'im v'tovim. God sees, he sees, he anticipates good and evil. Now, what's Rabbi Akiva coming to teach us here? It really appears no different, really, than that what we learned at the beginning of the second parak. There, at the beginning of the second parak, we learned the following dictums: Da malamala mimcha, know what is above you. Ayin roa, an all-seeing eye. Ve'ozen shama'as, and an all-hearing ear. V'chol ma'asecha b'sefer nechtavim, and all of your deeds, they're inscribed in a book. Here, hakol tzafui, everything is foreseen. Ayin roa. V'harshus nituna, ובטוב העולם נדון, everything is judged for the good. וכל מעשיך בספר נכתבים, all your deeds, all of them, they're all recorded. But God judges you based upon the majority of your deeds. What way will the scales of judgment be balanced in your favor or not? We are not automatons, my friends. We choose to do good or evil. If all actions are simply foreordained, then we are no better than robots without any input of our own. Then what is life, my friends? What value does it have? What hope is there in a world gone mad? And the answer lies, man has choice. Man decides whether to commit murder or whether to give the gift of life. Rabbi said, the Gemara in Nida tells us the following, Daf Tezayin. Oysa ha-malach ha-memuna al-ha'hirayon. That malach, that angel that is appointed over all pregnancies, Laila Shmo, His name, or its name, is Laila, night. V'notel tipa, uma'amida lefnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and he takes the drop that creates life, and he brings it before the dock of God. Ve'amar lefonav, and he says to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ribono shel olam, master of the universe, tipazu, this little drop, ma tehei alau, what will be upon it? Gibor or chalash, will it be strong or will it be weak? Chacham or tipesh, will it be wise or stupid? Ashir or ani, will he be wealthy or poor? V'ilu rasha or tzaddik, will he be good or will he be bad? The same malach, the Gemara in Nida tells us, administers an oath to every single child in the womb of their mother. Mashbian oisatihi tzaddik ve'altihi rasha. And when malach, and when he administers the oath, he makes every child swear that he will be good and not bad. And then as the child is born, tradition has it that the angel touches in between the lips and has thus formed the cleft of the lip to be a sign on all mankind, on every individual, man, woman, no matter who you are, that you made an oath. Remember that oath, live up to that oath. But it's just an oath. It's an oath in the womb. An oath that may or may not be fulfilled. Hakol Tzafui, though HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he still sees it all. But Hakol Tzafui does not necessarily mean predetermination. Rather, God, who transcends time and space, knows the past, present, and future simultaneously. Hakol, everything. Tzafui is anticipated and known and expected and foreseen. But despite that, harishus nesuna, choice is in your hand. It's given over. Despite knowing, despite having omniscient knowledge in all things and being metaphysical beyond our empirical sense and experience, there is still choice for mankind. And despite this ability to choose, and even choose evil, comes along Rabbi Akiva and he says, "Ubetov ha'olam nadon." Nevertheless, even though we choose to do bad, God is zoicha. God is lekav schus to the world at large. Nadon ha'olam betov. He judges the world in goodness. Despite, nevertheless, however, biram, umnam, the Gemara in Rosh Hashanah informs us in Daf Tezayin, in Danines ha'odam, HaKadosh Baruch Hu does not judge man, ela lefi ma'asav, only according to his actions. Shall oisa sha'a, in that moment. You can live a life of sin, but in a moment, berega, b'shniya, be'esa achas, koina olamo, you can still acquire the world to come. And why? Because only in that moment are you judged. Ba'asher hu shom, as Chazal tell us on Yom Kippur. See, when God created the world, how did he create the world? What was God's expression about his creation of the world? Vayar Elokim es kol asher asah. And God saw all that he did, and what did he say? V'hinei tov ma'od. And it's really good, everything I did. The world was created with goodness. And my friends, like I mentioned and explained in the previous Mishnah of Rabbi Akiva, the Gemara in Saita tells us, Amar Rabbi Simloi says, Torah tchilasa gemilas chasadim. The beginning of Torah, the blueprint of the universe, began with gemilas chasadim, v'soifa gemilas chasadim. And its end is gemilas chasadim. Ve'akol lefi roiv ha'maisa, Rabbi Akiva says. And everything according to the majority of a person's actions. The world and man are judged with the goodness with which it and he were created. The Gemara, another Gemara insight that tells us, Kol hamerachim al abriyas, anybody who has compassion for mankind, for creatures and creation, merachamim alav min hashamayim. Heavens will have rachamim, will have compassion on him. And yet another Gemara in Shabbos Daf Chof Zayin tells us, Hadan lechavera lekavschus, if anybody judges his friend favorably, danin oisoy lekavschus. God, heaven, judges that person favorably. But yet still others say, ובטוב העולם נדון, and the world is judged according to its goodness or favorably. This refers to Klal Yisrael, on whose behalf the world was created, as it says, Bereshis bara Elokim es hashamayim es haaretz, in the beginning of God's creations of the heavens and the earth. Bereshis bishvil Yisrael shenikru u'reshis, that the entire world was created for whom? For Klal Yisrael. Shehisni imoim amenas lekabel es haluchas, that God made a condition, He made a deal with creation, that creation would culminate on Har Sinai and Vav Sivan and Shavuos at the moment of Matan Torah. So long as creation and Matan Torah are fused, and creation continues. Nevertheless, my friends, despite, however, all of the trials and tribulations and troubles throughout the long march of history, regardless of all of the evil besotting and polluting the earth, HaKadosh Baruch Hu still says, Ani amarti olam chesed yiboneh, I will create a world of compassion. Uvetov ha'olam nadon, and the world is judged according to its goodness. Vayar Elokim es kol asher asa, and God saw all that He did, all that He made, and all that He formed, and all that He created. V'hinei, behold, tov ma'od, it was very good. Good night.